From his rise to football superstardom to the infamous trial that captivated the globe for decades, NFL football player O.J. Simpson's life was characterized by both triumph and tragedy. On April 10, 2024, his family announced he had died of cancer. It has been more than 28 years since he was acquitted of the grisly murders of his ex-wife Nicole Brown Simpson and waiter Ron Goldman. Decades later, that tragic crime is still unsolved. Hi, welcome to YouWannaWatch, and in this video, we will be talking about the infamous life of the late O.J. Simpson. Early life. O.J. was born on July 9, 1947, in San Francisco, California. He was the son of Eunice, a psychiatric ward administrator, and Jimmy Lee Simpson, a cook, Federal Reserve Bank employee, and custodian for a bank and a private club. His father was also a popular drag queen in the Bay Area. Later in life, Jimmy Simpson came out as gay and died of AIDS in 1986. He had rickets as a toddler and had to wear leg braces until he was 5 years old, which gave him his bow-legged stance. He made money from scalping tickets and collecting seat cushions at 𝐒𝐲𝐹 Stadium. After his parents split in 1952, his mother raised him and his siblings. Education and Heisman Win. He played football at Galileo High School in San Francisco, initially as a tackle and later as a fullback. He attended San Francisco City College in 1965 to 1966 to earn a scholastic record that permitted him to play at the University of Southern California, where he set team records for rushing yards in 1967 and 1968. He was named All-American in 1967 and 1968, appeared in 2 Rose Bowl games, and earned the Heisman Trophy as the greatest collegiate player of the season in 1968. O.J. was also a member of the USC 440-yard relay squad, which set a world record. NFL career. Simpson, who was often called Juice because of his explosive runs and because his initials could stand for orange juice, was the American Football League Buffalo Bills' #1 draft pick in 1969. The next year, the AFL amalgamated with the National Football League, or NFL. In 1973, the Bills were members of the NFL's American Football Conference, and O.J. set a single-season rushing record of 2,003 yards. The Bills were never a contender during his tenure, but he was a huge box office draw. Due to knee injuries, the Buffalo Bills traded him to the San Francisco 49ers in 1978, but he retired following the 1979 season. His 1975 record for most touchdowns scored in a season stayed until 1983, while his 1973 season rushing record for most yards gained lasted until 1984 when Eric Dickerson broke it. O.J. topped the AFC in rushing yards 4 times. When he retired, his career total yards gained was second all-time. He was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1985. From football to acting and TV commentary. After retiring from professional football in 1979, he went on to have a lucrative career as a sportscaster and actor. While still an active athlete, he dabbled in acting, most notably in the 1974 film The 𝐒𝐿ansman, where he played a man framed for murder by the police. O.J. also appeared in popular Hertz commercials in the 1970s, where he was seen leaping over luggage and other obstacles to catch a flight. He was also in movies such as Capricorn 1 and The Naked Gun in the 1980s and 1990s. Additionally, he worked as a commentator for Monday Night Football and the NFL on NBC. Personal life. O.J., who had children with his ex-wife, Marguerite Whitley, married Nicole Brown in 1985. They had 2 children, Sydney and Justin. Simpson and Nicole Brown Simpson were divorced in 1992. We are nearing the end of our video, but before we proceed, we would like to ask you to please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/c/YouWannaWatch2022 and follow us on our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/YouWannaWatch. Any support you provide us will help us provide you with more and better content. Okay, now back to the story. Murder case, trial, and acquittal. On the night of June 12, 1994, Nicole Brown Simpson and her family dined at a Los Angeles restaurant. Later that evening, Ron Goldman, a waiter from the restaurant, visited Nicole's home to return glasses her mother had left behind. Around midnight, both Nicole and Ron were discovered stabbed to death at her residence. Although O.J. Simpson was in Los Angeles that evening, he took a late flight to Chicago. He returned the following day, cooperated with police during an interview, but was not promptly arrested. He evaded authorities on June 17, 1994 by fleeing in a white Ford Bronco with his friend 𝐒𝐤𝐚𝐦𝐨 instead of surrendering as ordered. This triggered a slow-speed chase that gripped 95 million Americans, causing traffic standstills and drawing attention from news helicopters and viewers across the nation. Eventually, Simpson surrendered and was arrested. In 1995, O.J.'s trial gripped the nation. The defense claimed he was wrongly accused, while prosecutors depicted him as a controlling husband who abused Nicole. Evidence included blood from the crime scene found in O.J.'s car and home, and his unexplained absence on the night of the murders. During the trial, he tried on gloves believed to be worn by the killer, which appeared too small. Defense attorney Johnny Cochran famously stated, "If it doesn't fit, you must acquit." He was acquitted of all charges on October 3, 1995, and has always proclaimed his innocence. However, in 1997, a civil jury found O.J. liable for wrongful death in the double murder. He was ordered to pay $33.5 million in damages to the Brown and Goldman families. Las Vegas arrest. In September 2007, O.J. led a gang of guys into a Las Vegas hotel and casino, claiming to take his own sports memorabilia at gunpoint. He was accused with several felony offenses, including kidnapping and armed robbery. In 2008, he was convicted of the robbery and sentenced to up to 33 years in prison. But in July 2017, he was granted parole and was released in October 2017. Illness and death. In May 2023, O.J. posted a video saying that he had been diagnosed with cancer. In his final days before his death, all of O.J.'s children visited him. He died of the disease on April 10, 2024 at the age of 76. At the time, he had been living in Las Vegas, right next to the Rhodes Ranch Golf Club. What do you think about the infamous life of the late O.J. Simpson? Are you saddened by his death? Did we miss anything that you think should have been included? Let us know your thoughts by writing a comment on this video. If you're interested in our other videos, just hover over the videos and just press play. Until next time, watchers. Thank you for watching our video.